The Galactic Council had grown comfortable with humanity's predictable nature. For 3 centuries, humans had been the galaxy's diplomatic workhorses, mediating disputes, negotiating trade agreements, and absorbing insults with their characteristic restraint. Ambassador Marcus Thompson embodied this reputation perfectly, his weathered face a testament to decades of patient diplomacy. The Zephyrian delegate, Crix Tal, chittered with amusement as he delivered another backhanded compliment about humanity's adorable persistence in seeking peaceful solutions. Around the circular chamber, representatives from 47 species observed the familiar dynamic. Humans endured, others exploited that endurance. The human colony on Kepler 442b has been completely sterilized, announced Commander Veldar of the Hegemony Coalition, his metallic voice echoing through the chamber. Their illegal terraforming operations violated Section 12 Alpha of the Non-Interference Doctrine. Thompson's hands remained steady as he accessed his data pad. 12 million civilians. Gone. Not relocated, sterilized. The clinical term barely masked the horror. The colony had proper permits, Thompson stated calmly. Filed through appropriate channels, approved by this very council 3 years ago. Veldar's mandibles clicked dismissively. Permits can be reconsidered. The hegemony deemed their presence disruptive to local ecosystems. The ecosystems in question were barren rock and toxic gas. Everyone knew this. Thompson's jaw tightened imperceptibly, the only sign of his mounting fury. We demand immediate reparations and guarantees this won't happen again, Thompson said. Laughter rippled through the chamber. Not the polite chuckles of diplomatic amusement, but genuine, mocking laughter. The crystalline consortium representatives' forms shimmered with what their species considered hilarious delight. The snake-like Silurians coiled in amusement. Even the usually stoic Borthan observers allowed themselves what passed for smirks. Demands? Crix Tal wheezed between chittering sounds. Oh, Ambassador Thompson, you're absolutely precious. What will you do? Write a strongly worded letter? File a formal complaint? The laughter grew louder. 3 centuries of being the galaxy's punching bag had created this moment. Every species present had, at some point, taken advantage of human patience. Stolen territory, broken treaties, enslaved human populations on the outer rim, all met with diplomatic protests and economic sanctions that everyone simply ignored. Thompson stood slowly. The chamber gradually quieted, expecting another measured speech about justice and cooperation. Instead, he reached into his jacket and withdrew a small device none of them recognized. You're right, Thompson said quietly. Humans are predictable. We negotiate. We compromise. We turn the other cheek. He placed the device on the podium. But you've made one critical miscalculation. The device projected a holographic display. Star charts. Fleet positions. Weapon signatures. The assembled delegates leaned forward, their amusement fading as they began to comprehend what they were seeing. For 300 years, while we've been your diplomatic doormats, we've also been your merchants, your engineers, your maintenance crews. We've been inside every one of your defense networks, your orbital platforms, your homeworld infrastructures. Thompson's voice remained conversational, almost friendly. Did you really think we weren't keeping track? The display showed human sleeper ships, thousands of them, positioned throughout hegemony space. Not the lumbering colony vessels everyone knew about, but something else entirely. Fast, armed, already in position. The terraforming equipment on Kepler 442b wasn't just for farming, Thompson continued. It was the final component in a network we've been building for decades. Every world you've let us touch, every system you've allowed us to operate in, now belongs to us. Veldar's mechanical voice cracked. You're bluffing. Humans don't. Don't what? Fight? Thompson smiled, and for the first time in 3 centuries, it wasn't diplomatic. Commander, we've been fighting for our entire evolutionary history. We just got very, very good at hiding it. The chamber erupted in panic as species after species discovered their homeworld communications were being jammed. Their defense networks had been quietly subverted. Their mighty fleets were receiving shutdown commands from human-built components they'd relied on for generations. The age of human patience, Thompson announced to the chaos, has officially ended. History would record this as the day the galaxy learned that humans had been keeping score all along.